What is going on, my fellow nerd and nerdette? So today we have Rex Raptor's deck profile. Not gonna lie, guys, this one was a little hard to make. There's not a lot of good dinosaur support out there. I mean, there is, like, if you try to get the new stuff, but I was trying to go more like older. Like I said, I try to make these decks to go against each other, and for each of them to have a fair chance. So when doing that, it's hard to not use some of the newer cards. I did use a few of them, but I try to stick to like older cards and that cards that aren't super fast or too overpowered for the other decks. So yeah, let's get right into the deck profile, guys. So starting off, I'll go with the tribute monsters first. Let's see. Okay, so for the tribute monsters, we have one Ultimate Tyranno, one Black Tyranno, one Frostosaurus, one Dark Triceratops, and these aren't what's it called? These aren't dinosaurs, but you still use them. Serpentine Dragon and Tyrant Dragon. So that is it for the tribute monsters. And for the regular monsters, we have, of course, 3 of the two-headed King Rex. I remember back in the day trying to get this was so like when you had I had one at one time. I remember specifically, it was so cool. I loved it. So we have 3 of those. 3 the Destroysaurus, 1800 monster, and also a searcher that helps with your Jurassic World. So a very, very useful card. We have 3 Gillosaurus just to help spam the field. We have Giant Rex as a beater. The Megalo Smasher X, Sabersaurus. This card is, I need to find another one of these. This card is actually very, very useful in this deck. When it's summoned, you target one monster in the field and change that to face-up defense position. It just works very well. There's a lot of situations when this card, when you brought it out and your opponent has a high-level monster already, you just put it in defense because usually they have a weak defense, and then it just ran right over it. So very, very useful card. I'm probably going to try to find another one to put in. And then we have Crown Dragon number 2, Urabi, Masterword Beast, and then the Black Stego. This lineup works out pretty good. Rex Raptor's deck, you guys will see after the spells, or I'll explain the deck afterwards, but yeah, so this is it for the monsters. Now for the spell cards, we have 3 of the Jurassic World, 3 Fossil Digs, 2 Raised Body Heat, and then for the staples, we have Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed, or La Olla de la Codicia, and 2 MST. So, yeah, I mean, pretty basic. 3 field spells, 3 searchers, and then just to help increase the attack of your dinosaurs by, is it 400? 300? By 300 points, so, yeah. And then trap cards, we have 1 Trap Hole, 1 Hunting Instincts, Volcanic Eruption, Survival of the Fittest, and 1 Fossil Evacuation. And that's it for traps. Like I said, it's very hard to pick like specific dinosaur spells and traps, especially traps. Like it's just, I think this is just this is just pretty much like Call Haunted for them. So yeah, and then this card it's just like it's a good board wipe, but I think I was running it at 2 and it just wasn't working out as much as I wanted to, and also it doesn't destroy till until the end phase. So yeah. It's a little bit slower. The trap hole does help, slow down your opponent a bit because this deck is not spamming out like it is today, guys. We use just special. So 1 trap hole is good enough just to kind of slow them down. And like I said, this deck is a just all about attack and all about big beaters and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a very fun deck to play. And it does get a little, I'm not gonna lie, this deck probably does get a little inconsistent just because like with this one there's no really like combos that help each other out for you to bring out stuff. Like the most you have is like the Gillosaurus, that if you could pull 1 or 2 of those off first turn, it works very well, so that way your opponent can't special summon anything from the grave. But other than that, the deck just kind of like, it starts off slow but it has high attack monsters. Like I said, there's nothing in here to spam besides, Monster Reborn and the Fossil Evacuation that helps you bring them back. But you do have good searchers like the Destroysaurus, and also the 3 Fossil Digs help a lot too, so you can get your Gillosaurus to spam out. And I think they're only 1400, but if you have that, you have Jurassic World, that boosts them up right there to 17, and then if you have any of the Raised Body Heat, that's another 300. So This deck is about playing smart, but also too, it's just nothing but attack and attack. So yeah, that's the deck profile, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. What ratios did you play? What cards you take out? What cards you put in? I did want to throw in, the what's the newest like Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, whatever it is, but it was just too fast and too overpowered for the other decks. So like I said, just trying to make them all consistent with each other, and all of them able to have a chance for you able to pick up one. But as long as I play right, draw a good hand, this deck can win. Same with the other one. So let me know what you guys think. What you guys would take in, take out, ratios, all that. Remember to follow me, or like, comment, subscribe, and then follow me on Instagram. It'll be linked in the description below. And that's it, my nerds. That's pretty much it. Remember, guys, stay nerdy.